Today, we're just 30 minutes north of San Antonio in New Braunfels, Texas, checking out the very first master plan community of Veramendi. In today's video, we're gonna check out two models, the 40-foot and the 70-foot model for Highland Homes in this neighborhood. I personally am a huge fan of the one behind me. We're gonna see that one second. Nonetheless, alongside that, we're gonna also give you an idea of what's going on in and around the neighborhood. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel, my name is Quentin Starks, and I'm gonna be your realtor for the next few minutes. If you can do me a huge favor, go down below and drop a like on the video. It truly does help support the channel. And if you don't want to miss out on anything when it comes to real estate in the greater San Antonio area, we encourage you guys to subscribe. But without further ado, let's get out of this cold weather and check out the 40-foot model. Now that we're over here at the 40-foot model, there's a few things on the exterior that I want to highlight. So first and foremost, as you can see, it's a much narrower home because we're only on a 40-foot rather than the 70-foot wide lot we saw earlier. So it's gonna be a 30-foot footprint of the property from end to end. With that being said, they elected to put the garages in the back with your driveway to maximize on the interior space. When we get inside, you'll see more or less what I'm talking about, but I definitely wanted to make sure to highlight that. Let's go inside the property now. Okay guys, this is gonna be the Linwood floor plan, just over 2,200 square feet, 3-bed, 2.5 bath on a 2-story configuration. This again is gonna be the 40-foot series. It starts in the mid 300,000, but right now they currently have inventory between 400,000 and 500,000. But we'll start right here at the front door. We have a nice 8-foot front door, glass accent with the wood, and then they have the double height ceiling here with the awesome wood and wrought iron kind of banister going on. What I really love about Highland is even in this smaller series, they still have some of the best finishes in the game. We'll see that as we walk throughout the property. Nonetheless, right there was nice storage underneath the stairs, and then through these barn doors, we're gonna have your first room, which is a study, really is a flex space. I could see people using this as kind of like a media area or a kid's playroom. I personally would probably use it as an office, but the awesome part is if you need a 4th bedroom, that can be converted into an additional bedroom. Nonetheless, right off it, we're gonna have a nice little powder room, so toilet as well as a vanity. And something that I wanna definitely mention is you still have 8-foot doors throughout the first floor of this property, which is awesome, something Highland's known for. Nonetheless, you have your washer dryer down here with a little bit of storage up top, as well as a linen tucked in this corner. And like I was mentioning, Highland has some awesome finishes throughout this series as they do in all their series, like the big windows, plantation shutters, and just a great fit and finish. But we'll now walk into the heart of the home. So we have the kitchen here, the dining in the middle with the living space in the back. We'll start here in the kitchen. First and foremost, you probably see this ginormous island. It's a very unique shape, but it's still very functional. You have the undermounted sink in the middle with all the storage around, and then seating literally all the way on that half of the island. But in this kind of a configuration, we do have a 5-burner gas stove, so gas neighborhood, bunch of cabinets on the back wall, and then again, the undermounted sink in the island. You get to still kind of entertain your guests with whatever you're doing. In this corner, you're gonna have the corner mounted pantry, so good amount of space there. Some additional cabinets in here, which is always nice. And then they did elect to do the built-in. So we have the microwave as well as an oven, and then your little nook right here for the fridge. So alongside that, I wanted to mention the seating right here. So we have the dining in here as well as in the island. And then also, like I mentioned earlier, we have the plantation shutters on some of the windows, which is quite nice. You can either have the privacy or let in all that natural light. And then we enter right here into the living space. So pretty good sized living room. It's gonna have, again, the double height ceilings in here. Perfectly kind of how they have it laid out. I would probably put a sectional on this back wall and then mount the TV over here. I think that works really well. But if you didn't want to do that, you could also mount the TV over the fireplace here. And this is going to be a gas burning fireplace, which is awesome. And then tucked in the back of the property, we're gonna have a little step down. Like I mentioned earlier, this is gonna be a rear mounted garage. So this is a sales office, but this is traditionally where your garage space would be. And then we have access to the backyard. So let's go check that out. As we enter the backyard, we're gonna have a nice little covered patio here, good amount of space to have furniture. As you can see, this isn't gonna be the biggest lot by any means. It's a little bit bigger because we are in a 2-story configuration. So we do have some good space out here for whether it's a fire pit or just area for the dog to run around, have a little bit of green space out here. And then behind you, as we walk out, this is gonna be that side mounted garage, or I'm sorry, rear mounted garage that I was talking about. So if you do have guests here, they could park and go through the back door if you wanted, or through the garage into the home. And as you can see, this is what it would look like on a finished inventory home, just to give you a little bit more of an idea. We'll also show drone shots and things of that nature. But all in all, very manageable backyard. I really love it. It's great for either those that are empty nesters, don't want too much to manage, or for those that are always on the go. So let's go back inside and check out the primary bedroom. Guys, it is cold outside. Days like this are the reason I wish I had a fireplace. Nonetheless, before we get into the primary bedroom, I want to show you a few things. Right here is gonna be your thermostat for the bottom floor. You are gonna be on a 2-zone AC unit. So one that controls the downstairs and the one that controls the upstairs. We are gonna be tucked over here for the primary. But before we get in there, we have a nice little linen closet. And something that I think Highland did very well in this particular series is maximizing the space. So this is a fairly good sized primary bedroom for a 30-foot footprint of the property. So really good sized room. And then as we go over here through these double doors, we're also gonna see you actually have a lot in this primary bathroom as well. You have a full tub and a shower. This isn't necessarily the standard configuration, but I think it's duly noted that this is probably how they should be doing it. On the other end, we do have dual vanities with a nice amount of storage underneath and countertop space. I love how they actually framed the mirror. And then if you guys tuck in there, this is gonna be your water closet or throne room, but you also have a nice little linen storage up top over there, and then a pretty good size walk-in closet through this door. It tucks in this corner a little bit. And then you have the low voltage in here. That's pretty much gonna be your central hub for your modem and your router. So all in all, pretty good primary bathroom. Like I mentioned, they did a great job utilizing the space in this home. And then as we tuck out, I wanna mention also that we have double height ceilings in here. So these are 20-foot ceilings. And then you also have a nice little Juliet balcony of the 2nd floor. So let's actually go up there and check it out. As we approach the 2nd level, we're immediately into a nice little landing right here. Pretty good flex room. Ideally would probably be a game for the kids or something of that nature. What I love about this, like I mentioned downstairs, is that Juliet balcony. So you can see right into the 1st level. Nonetheless, as we continue on, we're going to have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. Right here is gonna be a linen closet. And then we get into the 1st bedroom. So still a pretty good sized bedroom. They went with a very unique theme in here, but you do have a walk-in closet in here, which is awesome. And then splitting the bedrooms, we're also gonna have this bathroom. So dual vanities in here, vanity for each of the bedrooms. You also have pretty good storage underneath. And then what I love is they also put a door with a lock here. So if somebody's using the bathroom or the toilet, whatever the case may be, they can have their privacy and someone can still brush their teeth, wash their hands, whatever the case may be there. And then another good sized bedroom here. This one's probably a little bit smaller than the last, but it still does have a decent little walk-in or step-in closet, which is nice. And then like I mentioned, we do have a 2-zone AC unit up here. So we're gonna have the other thermostat right here. So let's give you a little bit of orientation. Front of the home, obviously we're in the game room, and that's gonna be the back of the home with the garage. Love this property. Let me know what you guys think so far, but let's go talk about what's going on in and around Veramendi, as well as check out the 70-foot model. Let's go. Veramendi is going to be a true master plan community, the first of its kind in New Braunfels. We're going to have multiple amenity centers such as the Ledge. It's going to be a pool, clubhouse with a park behind it. And right next door is commercial mixed use. Currently, they have a breakfast spot. Me and my cameraman went there this morning, got some coffee, nice little breakfast before shooting this content. Nonetheless, it's very convenient to have that in the neighborhood for all the people to enjoy. What we're thinking about just outside the neighborhood, you also have HEB and more dining. Again, literally minutes from the neighborhood. We're also gonna be zoned to New Braunfels ISD, which is great schools. We have a on-site elementary school in the neighborhood with the high school being just outside the actual community. We're gonna be pretty much where 337 and 46 meet. So we have convenient highway access, and we have everything that New Braunfels has to offer. 2 rivers, literally one of the best water parks in the nation, and just a really good German culture that people seem to love. This neighborhood is gonna have a tax rate of 2.17%, which is pretty good for the area. And alongside that, the HOA is also not too bad at 165 a quarter. So all in all, great neighborhood, great opportunity. And yeah, let's go check out the 70-foot model by Highland Homes. This is gonna be the 70-foot model. It's gonna be just under 4,000 square feet, 5-bed, 5.5 baths on 2 stories, has a 3-car garage, and pretty much it's the full complete package. This particular series starts in the high 600,000s, but most of their inventory is gonna be between $750,000 and $850,000. We'll start right here at the front door, double door, glass accented French doors, which is awesome. And then it opens right up. We have a double height ceiling, and you can see all the way to the back of the home. But before we get there, let's go in here and talk about your office. So a pretty good sized office. They also have the plantation shutters in this particular model, but as you can see, really good size, and it has all the bells and whistles in here. And as we exit, you're gonna be kind of in like an atrium area, if you will. You have almost like a sitting area. Some people would probably use this as kind of a little dining area. Nonetheless, really nice with, again, the huge ceilings. What I love about Highland is they have these ginormous windows. Like that's a 9-foot window, it's ridiculous. As we continue on, underneath the stairs, we're gonna have some nice storage. And what's really cool is they kept the hardwood in there. But again, some nice storage underneath the stairs, maximizing all the space. We have a linen in that room or that closet. And then we open up to the heart of the home. So we have the living space, the kitchen with the dining in the back. We'll start with the living. Really good size space. You guys know me, if you've ever been to the channel, I would put probably a huge sectional, keep the TV either mounted on that wall or over this gas fireplace. Again, it's gonna be gas, it illuminates and it brings off heat, which is awesome. And they use this nice stone going all the way up. And then something I definitely want to notate is this crazy stairwell. So it's a spiral staircase, again, with the double height ceiling. You can see into the 2nd story, and they have this really, really nice banister. But over here is going to be the kitchen, centerpiece being this really nice island. I love the finish that they did on here. I didn't mention this earlier, but Highland is a semi-custom home builder, so colors in here and in the other one can be tweaked if you wanted, but really nice kitchen. This back wall has a bunch of cabinets. If you've been to the channel, like I mentioned all the time, I love when they put the drawers rather than the doors. But similar to the last home, they're gonna be custom Kentmore cabinets. So really nice cabinet finishes. You have the cabinet look vent hood. We're still in a gas community, so nice 6-burner gas cooktop. And they did the book match almost of the backsplash with the countertop. Not the biggest fan of it personally, but some people love it. Nonetheless, undermounted seat that you can see all of your guests and still entertain. And then we have the built-in appliances with some more cabinets on the top over there. We're gonna have kind of like another shoot off over here with your 1st bedroom and bathroom. So all the bedrooms in this home are gonna have some sort of bath, either attached or relatively close. And they're also gonna be huge rooms. Like this is ginormous. This is the size of some primary bedrooms you see. It does have a walk-in closet here, and I'll actually let you guys go in there. This is going to be the ensuite for this room. Really nice size vanity. And then this is gonna be a foundation inset shower. Personally, I would probably use this as like a mother-in-law suite or a guest room, just because it's tucked in its own area. They don't share any walls with any other bedrooms, which is nice. One thing I don't necessarily love about this floor plan is your pantry is actually going to be tucked over here. So not necessarily in the kitchen, relatively close, but still it's kind of a little awkward. Nonetheless, with all the bedrooms down here having their own bath, you do have a half bath in here. And then behind me is that 3-car tandem. So 2 front face with the 3rd bay here. So this would be the door to the garage, and you have your mudroom right off the garage space, which is nice. As we continue on, we're going to move through the living space back into the heart of the home. And then we have our dining room over here. So kind of like a breakfast, if you will. Decent sized table. This obviously fits 6. This is probably perfect for the space. But if you swing over here, we do have a buffet, which is quite nice. You can have, you know, food sitting here rather than on the island or on the table. And then you can display some really nice china. You have your wine rack, more storage really. And then my favorite feature of this property, to be honest with you, is going to be this movie room. So this is a true movie room, blacked out. You have the option if you wanted to put surround sound. Love that they give you this opportunity on the first floor with still having a flex room upstairs. Really great option. But before we go into this corner where the primary suite is, let's actually go out back and check out this huge lot. As we go through the back door, we enter right into the covered patio. So this is gonna be the extended option. It's quite big. You have a lot of space here to put some furniture, similar to the last one. I didn't mention this on the inside, but this back wall right here is in the living space, and it has a bunch of windows, really good height here. But unlike the last property, this particular lot is huge. I mean, it's 70-foot wide lot, and it's a little bit overextended to the back. So you have a bunch of space back here. It's kind of the best of both worlds. If you want really good maintenance and low living cost, if you will, you can go to the smaller version, and then this one's a little bit bigger. You can put a pool, sports court back here. Although we have the ledge and all the great amenities of the neighborhood, you still have the option to upgrade your backyard and make this more of kind of your adventure or fun area if you would like. So all in all, huge lot, great covered patio. Let's go check out your primary suite. So entering from the back door will be in the dining space again. Like I mentioned, over here is gonna be the primary bedroom. I love how you actually have your utility or washer and dryer right before the primary bedroom. Obviously the 2 units with some hanging space, a lot of storage in here, and I love how they give you the opportunity for some folding room and a sink if you wanted one. But as we open up into the primary bedroom, you're gonna have a massive room. Great ceiling height in here. They went with a kind of crazy green color, but even if you didn't do this kick out, you still have a pretty nice size space. But I love the kick out because it gives you all these windows with the plantation shutters, and it gives you a little place to sit down, drink coffee, read a book, whatever the case may be. But through these double French doors, we open up into a pretty good sized primary bath. Obviously we have the awesome freestanding tub right here. On the opposite side, we actually have dual vanities, and they gave you a lot of space in here. So a bunch of storage underneath with the cutouts in the drawers, alongside a nice countertop with the framed mirror. And then on the other side, you have kind of like a get ready area. So they give you this vanity, more storage, another mirror, and they actually tiled that wall and the wall with the double vanity. But over here is gonna be the first of 2 closets. This is probably the bigger of the 2, a bunch of storage in here, whether it's hanging or for like shoes. And then they also did the custom Kentmore cabinets in here as well. And then as we go to the other side of the bathroom, we're gonna have a stand-up shower, fully enclosed. They tiled all the way up. This is also foundation inset, which is nice. Little shelf right here. And then they put the diverter away from the water feature. And then next to it is gonna be your water closet, so the throne room, and then another pretty good sized walk-in closet. So very similar with all the custom kind of cabinets and all the great stuff, but it's just a little bit smaller than the last. And we do have that low voltage in here as well. So pretty good sized room. All in all, really nice. Wanna know what you guys have to say thus far, but let's go head upstairs and check out the second level. So as we approach the second level, I love this little catwalk right here. You can see towards the front and the back of the home because you do have those double height ceilings. But on my left is going to be the first bedroom upstairs. Like I was saying earlier, all the rooms in this property have ginormous space, just massive rooms. You got a walk-in closet there, and then this one is gonna be an ensuite as well. So pretty good oversized vanity, toilet, and with the tub shower combo as well. And then as we walk out, we're gonna approach the game room. You do have a closet right here that is for the game room, but really good size space. This thing's huge. I personally would keep it kind of how it is, right? With the pool table, maybe put a ping pong table, something of that nature. But this would be perfect if you have kids, for them to have like a play area for them and their friends on the second floor. And something that we saw in the last one is gonna be the 2 thermostats as well. However, with this one, it's actually 2 AC units because of the size of the home. So not just 2 zones, but you actually have 2 functioning units for upstairs and then one for downstairs, which is awesome. But we're gonna walk into another massive room. I mean, this thing is huge. You still have a nice walk-in closet over there. This is a king-size bed for reference. Just such a huge room. And then this one does have its own bathroom as well, so I'll let you guys go in there. Oversized single vanity with that tub shower combo again. As we walk out, I forgot to mention, this is gonna be a nice little linen closet. You have another linen closet here, and then this is gonna be like the hall bath, if you will, or the guest bath for the second floor. It does have a shower and a tub with a little bit smaller of a vanity. And then unfortunately, somebody's gonna have a room without a bathroom, but still a pretty good sized room. You fit a lot of furniture in here, and it also does have a walk-in closet, but it's right here off the hall bath, so it's not too bad. But give you a little bit of orientation. We're now in the game room. That's gonna be the front of the home, and then over here is gonna be the back of the home. All in all, love what Highland did in this neighborhood. They have, again, 2 models here in Veramendi. They're both stunning, I love it. But I wanna hear what you guys have to say. So go down below, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and your favorite feature of these homes. Alongside that, if you're looking at making a move to the new Braunfels area or really anywhere in the San Antonio area, I want to be your real estate resource of choice. If you go down in the description, you'll see all my contact information. Please don't hesitate to reach out so I can be a resource for you and your family. For those on a TV, you can scan the QR code. It'll take you to my contact information. If you want to see a home similar to this in the new Braunfels area, click here, and we'll see you on the next one.